Why INFJs are better at understanding others' emotions than their own. Do your thoughts and emotions ever overtake you, fellow INFJ? Do they hinder your ability to carry on normally? I need to talk to someone I can trust when I'm feeling too overwhelmed by my thoughts and feelings. And when I do, the conversation is usually drawn out. Without bothering about sounding cohesive or ordered, I express all that is on my mind in the shortest amount of time possible. The objective is to just express all that's on my mind to a trusted friend or family member. I can only start to make sense of it all and unwind once I've spoken. There's a rationale for this. Let's look at why INFJs need to express their emotions to others as well. Also, why they find it simple to grasp other people's feelings, but find it difficult to comprehend their own. INFJs are predisposed to perceive others' emotions. The INFJ Handbook by Marissa Baker taught me a lot about why INFJs need to express their emotions to others. We are predisposed to pick up on other people's thoughts and emotions, but not our own, says Baker, which is a major reason we need other people to help us process. INFJs typically have an extroverted feeling and an introverted intuition as their dominating mindsets. When you come up with ideas, spot patterns, gather information, and project the future, you employ intuition internally. But when you use feeling, you do so in an extroverted way. It makes you more aware of social norms and expectations while also assisting you in considering others and their needs. You have a remarkable capacity to sense other people's thoughts and emotions without them explicitly sharing them with you thanks to your intuition and feeling abilities. Usually, you can tell if someone is acting sincere or if they're just attempting to make things seem better than they are. We INFJs have a difficult time distinguishing which feelings are our own and which ones belong to others, in contrast to INFPs who introvert their feeling function and have a tendency to be highly aware of what they are thinking and feeling. We frequently confuse our own emotions with those of others. Without consciously trying, we absorb the emotions of other people. That makes it challenging to comprehend your true emotions. I tend to experience this when around people who are disheartened or depressed. For instance, when my wife has a hard day at work, I frequently internalize her emotions and can't get rid of them until she has recovered. Being an INFJ who is sensitive and emotional is difficult. However, there are steps you can do to better understand your emotions and avoid emotional overload. As outgoing feelers, INFJs depend on others. All extroverted feelers seek emotional support from others. This is most likely exhibited by ESFJs and ENFJs, whose main mode of thought is extroverted feeling. They are lucky to have a broad network of individuals they can rely on and turn to when they're feeling low because they are extroverts. The folks closest to these extroverts are usually supportive enough for them to open up and explain what's hurting them. In addition to being extroverted feelers like ESFJs and ENFJs, we INFJs are also more reserved than ISFJs. We won't open up about our emotions to somebody we don't really trust. We are sophisticated, innovative thinkers who are aware that few others truly understand and value our true feelings. Therefore, we typically keep such feelings to ourselves. We're introverts who require a lot of alone time. Therefore, we're also slower to develop friends. On top of all that, we have a tendency to be too sensitive to criticism, so we make a special effort to shield ourselves from hurtful remarks. However, sharing is something we must do at the end. Your mental health is at stake, INFJ. INFJs need to nurture their relationships. What then is the answer? The solution is to foster relationships and use a few more techniques to assist you deal with emotional buildups. Here are 4 that I've found to be effective in the past. 1. Establish ties with other introverts. Due to their excellent listening skills and appreciation of thought-provoking conversations, other introverts make excellent buddies. An ISFJ understands the need to express and analyze personal thoughts and feelings, so you could like talking to one of them. You might like ISTJs as well. Like INFJs, ISTJs have strong moral principles. You may rely on them to keep your personal issues private because many are skilled at keeping sensitive material private. Even though ISTJs are thinkers, they can be mature, empathetic listeners since their thinking and feeling preferences are fairly balanced, especially if they have experience working with others. 2. Make pals with extroverts. I mean, really. Some extroverts will truly get you and comprehend your requirements. As INFJ notes in text, don't call. The ESFJ and ENFJ personality types that I previously mentioned have a tendency to be fantastic listeners, who are empathic and can really help you when you establish a connection of trust. Even better are ENFPs. He's one of my best pals and has supported me during some trying moments. Because of how similar our brains are structured, I adore ENFPs. They are highly motivating and comprehend and value how we think. 3. A journal. Baker advises trying journaling if you don't have a talking partner. The time you need to process your thoughts is given to you when you journal. It also enables you to distinguish between the feelings that are your own and those that you have absorbed from other people by allowing you to express them openly. This approach can become your go-to answer since INFJs are often writers. 4. Speak with experts. When feeling overwhelmed, INFJs are among the personalities who are most inclined to seek professional assistance. They instinctively trust therapists and counselors and seek them out. I've spoken with numerous counselors and valued their advice, and I know a few other INFJ friends who have done the same. There is nothing wrong with seeking the help of qualified professionals when you need to sort through your feelings and ideas, especially if the matters you are thinking about are significant.